afternoon, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? I'm doing very okay. I hope your week is going well too. Thank you so much for your constant support. Thank you for viewing my videos. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. Today we want to talk about today this is the part 2 of the relationship popular opinions about dating. So this I'm taking this in a different aspect, from a different perspective. Like, I'm going to start by responding to one marriage relationship, something that I saw online. I just wanted to give my take, and then I'm going to take it up from there. Of course, I have to give my take. Okay, I don't have to. I can give my take because they brought it to the social media. So, last week, there's this celebrity on Instagram, an actor and his wife. They did a YouTube video, and I watch YouTube videos a lot. Even before I open this channel, I'm always on YouTube. I decided to watch the videos. So they were doing like a 7-year, they were celebrating their 7-year anniversary, right? And they were doing things that they were answering questions, asking themselves sincere questions, reevaluating. I think that's the word. They were trying to reevaluate their marriage, their relationship, and see how they can be better and stuff. And it was such a beautiful video, so beautiful, so genuine, so the only issue that I might have had with it, it's not like my opinion counts like that, is the fact that it was on social media, because they spoke about some things that were quite personal and intimate to them. So, and it gave people the nerves and the opportunity to start dissecting and talking about things that they don't even know about these people's marriage. So in that video, there was a particular thing that stood out for me. In that video, the wife was talking about how the man should create more time for her, even if it means taking out on dates around 1 a.m. in the night, to already tell you the kind of crazy schedule he has, for his wife to be pleading that even if it is 1 by 1 in the midnight, or maybe not even pleading, just telling him that okay, she will love this. And because of course the purpose of the re-evaluation is to do better going forward in the next 7 years of their marriage. And there was that, there was also a place where I think the guy was talking about having like a messiah complex. Is always there for people, always emotionally attached with people, always shoulder to lean on. And the lady was trying to let him know that he cannot always be there. He's not people's Lord and personal savior. And that, I'm just trying to briefly, give us a background of the whole story. And then she also said something about the girls. Is a celebrity, is an actor, so I'm sure there's been cases of girls trooping into his and having close relations with girls. And of course there's never been like a confrontation between she and any other lady on social media about her husband. But I'm very aware that previously she has been granting interviews, like she has granted like 1 or 2 that I've seen in the past, where she spoke about how it's not easy to actually be married to actors, and because of the kind of movies they act, and just talking about her this thing. But never for once did she ever come out and call anybody out that leave my husband or that. So that was it. Then shortly after watching that video, I remember going on Facebook, and the first post I would see by this supposed Facebook feminist or something, she was talking about okay, what even caught my attention was that, because I hardly ever comment on people's this thing on Facebook. I'll hardly comment, especially except maybe spiritual something activity, or but you see all these hot takes, I don't do it. But what really stood out for me was that when she started that, she used the couple's picture, and she started by saying so person, I don't want to mention the woman's name, so person, nobody's after your husband, abeg rest. Nobody really likes your husband like that, so rest your case. You are a strong woman, you are a supposed head of you have a blossoming career. You shouldn't be coming online to talk about people and your husband and the girls, and and then I read it was just a lot of thesis. When I read it, there were a lot of comments. Oh, you write so well, you do this one, I love it. She's too insecure. That was the word. She's too insecure. She should be like her other colleagues, that their wives They are not coming. They are strong women. They are not coming online or coming to. And I was like, what's wrong with you? And that's what brings me to my own opinion. Now, I commented on that particular post. I was like, for what it was, I don't think it is fair to say that nobody's coming after her husband, because you are not her husband and you are not married to her. You don't know these things. She cannot come and be granting interviews or asking her husband, of which what even annoyed me was that this thing is something that she was talking with her husband. She was asking if he has measures in place to actually safeguard himself from the pressure of, girls and all that, just to avoid marital affairs and stuff. And you don't even know these things because you are not married to this person, but you are on social media saying that she should rest. I beg, nobody is after her husband. People can actually be after her husband, and I think that people are actually after her husband. Now, the thing is not whether if people are after her husband. It should now the thing should be, okay, this is your husband. I think the right question was even the question the wife asked. What are the things, the measures that you are putting? Not to be saying, be acting after her husband. Now that brings me to my first point. Nobody knows your partner like you. Even your partner's siblings. I'm not married yet, but even your partner's siblings, they don't really know your partner on a deeper level like you. If a woman is coming to say that, ask her husband, of which she's not coming to give us public opinion, she's talking to her husband. They were evaluating their marriages. The husband asked her questions too. She asked, probably that was what was on her mind, and she asked, does it mean she's insecure? Because I don't get that we just I think the thing is hypocrisy. We are too hypocritical in this country, that so you're actually ignorant, that you don't know the fact that you want to act like truly nobody's after her husband, or because there's a particular box that you've set in your mind that she should fall into because she's a career woman. She cannot complain about anything. She cannot have an opinion. She cannot talk to her husband about what is actually bothering her. So it makes her insecure because she thinks that, I mean, the first question I asked was that, has there ever been a time when this lady came to call any actress or an actor out, or any celebrity that leave my husband away alone that we know of? No, there has never been. She has granted interviews about, the life of an actor is actually being married to an actor, those kind of interviews. But now coming to say, I bet she should rest, nobody. And the funny thing is that, it's on social media that we used to try to act perfect. The so-called writer of that post will probably do worse, because she's always all over social media about her husband is perfect, and the only issue that I might have had with that conversation was that it shouldn't have been in the eye of the public. Deal with it. Now you are making comparisons between her and other celebrities' wife. The celebrities' wife that you don't know what they are going through. You don't know if they actually have this same issue. And I like to think that for a woman to be complaining about something first time, second time, third time, that means the husband is actually, now your security, so to say, your self-esteem is not supposed to be hinged on a man or something. But there's a way that somebody can actually your trust or have doubts about it. Doesn't mean you are insecure. So you are trying to tell me that somebody is moving mad around your husband. Somebody is there, but because you are strong, you cannot address it with your husband. Is that what you are saying? Because you lie to yourselves a lot on this social media. So a woman that is married for 7 years cannot complain that, I think that maybe you may need to put in measures to actually safeguard yourself from these people. Now, a man is not a thing that anybody can snatch. Right? A man is not a child that you can snatch. A person who wants to cheat will cheat. A person who doesn't want to cheat will not cheat. Ticket wey go cut, go cut. The one wey no go cut, e no go cut. So this idea of she has the right to, and I've noticed something. See, when you notice that somebody is moving towards your partner, mostly for women, like I think it was Apostle Femi Lazarus that was saying something like that. See, tell your wife if you notice that somebody is actually picking on you, or somebody has interest in you, or maybe you even have interest in. There's a way that a woman will safeguard you. Now, it's not that the person will be holding you up and down, holding your shirt, or be monitoring you up and down. Just putting her in the know is a form of accountability. I don't know if we understand. It's a form of accountability. But lying to ourselves and saying that, and the reason why you think that she should not even talk is what is even annoying me most. The fact that she has a good career. She's a strong woman. What do you mean by strong woman, first of all? What? I'm sorry for that, but honestly, some of us are not alright. Some of you people are not alright, because a woman cannot say. So your idea of insecurity is that a woman that is talking to her husband or granting interview and talking about her personal experiences means that she's insecure, she's not happy in her marriage. Some people even went as far as saying, I see the guy's debut, when he asked that question, his hands was under the table. It was not free. It was the knower of all, a woman's partner more than her. Nobody knows a man's partner more than him. So you people should come off all this nonsense that you are saying. And the truth is, I understand that most of the people that are even talking, they are not married. That's why. Me, I'm not married, but I know that marriage is very, very complicated. Marriage is a very, very serious matter. To now come and be trivializing it and be somebody is airing her opinion about what she thinks about her own marriage, and you have the guts to come and say, I bet she should rest. Nobody's after her husband. Are you the husband? Are you in the husband's DM? Are you in their family? Do you know? You don't know these things. So this idea of insecurity, like, is that she's so insecure, she should be like that. Somebody even mentioned one other celebrity's wife. She should be like this person, this one, the particular celebrity is always around women, but never has the wife come and grant interview and come and may God help us. May God help us. So the number one point that I was trying to raise is that nobody actually knows a woman's partner more than she, or nobody knows your partner either ways, whether a man or a woman, like you do. You know your partner in a more deeper level. Your partner will probably tell you things that they will not tell their family members. So you cannot just judge. It's not their fault, sure, because if that woman didn't actually upload that video on YouTube, or if they didn't plan to put it out like that, nobody would. And people that would pick their lessons. They were lessons to learn, but will always be woke now. Is the one that she was saying, okay, what about the girls that people held like the hem of Jesus' garments? That's, by the way, is the issue of jealousy. See, let me tell you, jealousy is a very valid feeling. You can feel jealous. It's a valid feeling. The most important thing is that how you control yourself, how you manage it, how you make sure that it doesn't go out of get out of proportion. I think that's the word. You can be jealous if you notice that your husband, men get jealous, women get jealous. It's not today that people are jealous. But the idea, of course, I will never, as a person, never go and be confronting somebody that my partner is you. What happened to your partner that you are married to? So I will not personally do that, right? And I may personally not even come and be talking about my marriage on social media and stuff. But it does not mean that if I decide to talk about it, that my feelings are not valid. My feelings are valid whether I decide to talk about anything or not. But because I know what people, I will not probably bring my personal affairs to the social media. That's another thing. Then the aspect of funnies me. What makes me laugh? I say funnies. What makes me laugh the most is that, see, we like to deceive ourselves a lot. If you know the number of people that are looking for wife and husband, men that are acting like, say, marriage is not anything. Marriage is more even beneficial to men than it is of women, but that's not what we're talking about today. But do you know how many people are looking for husband? Women that are looking for husbands, that are positioning themselves, praying and doing, all sorts of things just to get the attention of men. These things are valid, whether I would like to talk about it or not. Okay, these things actually happen, whether I would like to talk about it or not. So you now say a woman will now marry. She will now notice something. She cannot have that conversation with. Okay, let's just imagine that thing was not in the public and it was just between the husband and wife. That's a valid question to ask. That's you notice that your partner is constantly moving towards this thing. And the funny thing is that men are very funny. Because he's definitely giving that woman an issue of concern. That is why she's constantly talking about it. That's why she will grant an interview and say, it's not easy. Because there's a level of assurance that you give a woman that she will not. So I think that the thing that is wrong with that video is not even the woman. It is the man. If you actually have eyes and you watch that video, it is the man. Because a lot of people were even excusing the man that I think the man is suffering in the marriage. The woman is, because she's the one that is expressive. People are wicked though. Because she's the one that is expressive. That man is definitely doing something. There was even a part in the video she was talking about constantly trying to check his phone and he's changing her passwords. Wait till you hide. Wait till you hide. Why are you changing your password? Married man. Why are you changing your password? Married woman. You too, why are you snooping around? Definitely because she has causes to be snooping around. It gave her cause. It didn't make her feel safe. It is your responsibility to actually make yourself. For instance, you cannot be in a relationship, whether married or dating, and you are constantly throwing yourself out there and giving the world a body language as though you are single. Cheating. Now, I understand that you are not married until you're married, but there's a certain body language, that a certain vibes that you can give that implies that, okay, maybe you're even in the market. Cheating is not only an act of intimacy. In my own opinion, I'm sure you know that this thing is my own opinion. It is my opinion. If you have a different opinion, that's good. Open YouTube and say your own opinion. Or say it in the comment, but for real, cheating is not only intimacy. See, you cannot be having time for other things, other people, aside your spouse, and you don't want them to worry. It doesn't work like that. You cannot exhort every other person aside your spouse or the person you are dating. You always, there's a particular friend, and you see this issue about this nonsense friends that people are doing, bestie, man, woman, bestie, and you get girlfriend, I mean you get boyfriend, and that boyfriend and girlfriend, you don't even have time for them as much as you have time for your so-called opposite sex bestie. You put anywhere, abi, enukpo, abi. So honestly, cheating is not only, there's the other things that actually suggest an affinity with cheating. Is not only about sleeping with people or being sexually intimate with people. Please, it is your responsibility and your duty to actually create an environment. I don't want to say make, that enables your partners to feel safe with you. Don't give them a vibe that's more there are other people. Why are you not with the other people? To your tent, or Israel, every malam with his own kettle. That's what I wanted to talk about today. I know the video is all over the place. It's not a one direction video, but that's the way. As you see, it's a very chill video. I don't even have any book, or I'm not checking from anything. I'm just saying from my mind. Please cut people slack. You don't know what people are going through in marriage. You don't know what's happening in people's marriage. Well, truly, I don't blame you people, because if they didn't bring it online, nobody will have hot takes, And I hope that the husband listens to, and I hope that the wife also learns how to address issues better. Yes, it's because people brought it on social media. That's why I also have an opinion about it. Thank you for coming to my channel. Subscribe, like, share, comment. I said you should drop in the comment section if you have anything that you want me to film about, and I might consider it. See you next time. Ciao.